Hey, getting in and testing this air purifier. So super excited to get this from the brand and collaborate on this review. So this one is for a large room, and right off the bat, I just really loved how compact it is. So it's great because it's designed for the larger spaces, and it has quite a few features beyond just turning it on and letting it run. The size is really great. So if you have a small area or maybe an apartment, but you're really looking for something that can cover a big amount of space, this definitely can fit the bill for you. So it's noted to cover up to 2,400 square feet, but it doesn't really feel like a huge appliance like sitting in the middle of the room. So the dimensions are about 12 inches wide, 6 inches deep, just under 16 inches tall. But I really loved how easy this was right out of the box. So it's pretty much plug and play. It comes with aromatherapy accessory that you could actually put on top of the air purifier, and then you can drop a few drops of your favorite essential oil. So I thought that was great as well, because not only do you want to keep your air in the right quality or space, not only do you want to keep your air right, it's great if you could have your favorite scent attached to it. So it definitely was a quiet find. I thought that it was great because the fan had a few different modes that you can choose from, but it also had a quiet mode. So that was really great. It has a PM 2.5 AQI sensor. It has 360 airflow. It has a sleep mode. The filter was really great on this one as well. And then I like the fact that it was like a smart mode. So as soon as you take it out of the box, it actually has some instructions on it for you, which I love with these, because it's a reminder to take the plastic off of the filter that is inside of the unit. So it's just simply one plug that you use to turn it on, and then it has additional options like a child lock panel, and then it has a filter indicator, which I thought was great because sometimes it's hard to know when your filter needs to be changed, but this actually has an indicator, and when you press it on the display, it will actually tell you at what kind of percentage the filter is at. So I thought that was great as well. It has a timer. It has just a lot of different options on it that gives you some versatility. And then I like the fact that when you put it in auto mode, it actually uses a sensor to adjust the fan speed depending on what you need or the air that is in its current state. So I like that because you don't necessarily want to keep the item on or just adjust it yourself manually. It actually does that on its own, and then it uses the true HEPA filtration system. So that part is always an added benefit. And so when you get the filter, you just make sure that you remove any of the packaging. This was wrapped in plastic, and then once you take that off, you just put it right back in the unit itself and close the lid, and you're good to go. So it has the several settings for you. The sleep mode is really great because it actually will reduce the noise, and then it actually has the light that dims, or you can turn the light off. So I thought that was great as well. And then the aromatherapy feature is just something awesome because I love lavender and lemon scents. So you can add some of those into the top on the little white pad that comes with it, and you're pretty much good to go. So I think overall, I really loved all the combination of features on this one. And then you actually get something that is just compact, but it actually does a lot of big things on this small unit. So the buttons are very easy to see on the top. You can tell the filtration button, the timer button, it tells you at what point the timer that you have, the amount of time that you've chosen. Then it has the lock, and then it will, as soon as you turn it on, it will kind of read the air in the room, and it will let you know where you're at, which I thought was really great as well. There's really no guesswork with this one. The LED screen kind of gives you all that you need to know. And so another great thing about this is the buttons are really easy to press, and you know exactly what you're pressing. So the fan, when you hit it, it will just cycle through the different modes. So there's the quiet mode, there's the like low, medium, high mode, and then the auto. It's really easy to see because it's just the A wrapped around with the arrow. So I thought that this was just super easy, convenient, easy to change the filter when you were ready to do that. And then you can, it's so lightweight that you can literally put it in any room in your home. And then for the aromatherapy item, you just actually drop your oil on the white part that's inside of the diffuser, inside of the aromatherapy accessory, and then you close it up and slip it right over the air purifier. So I liked that part because you can actually remove it. So if you ever didn't want to use it, you actually don't have to use it, which is great. So I think that this is a really, really easy to set up, great addition to your home.